Okay, so we are going to continue with an activity where we model two of the weird water events. Um, so in the sim, we saw that transferring energy in or out of the system right here can end up causing that substance to change phase. So we can go from like a solid to a liquid and then a liquid to a gas, or the reverse, going from a gas to a liquid and then back down to a solid, all by just adjusting the energy, putting energy in or taking energy out. Now we're going to use the modeling tool to show how the energy changes in these phase changes. So here's a quick video that shows some of the new features of this modeling tool that have been added since we began it earlier in chapter 1.
This is the Puddle in the Sun modeling tool. Let's review some of the tool's new features. You will use these features when you model different phase changes. Read the instructions by clicking the button in the top left before you get started. You can view them anytime if you need a reminder. There are 3 new features you can use to show how changes in energy cause substances to change phase: the energy bar, the change in energy arrows, and the energy transfer labels. To show what causes a puddle of water in the sun to change phase, add one substance description box to the before section of the model, and one to the after section. Press the pencil icon to edit each of the substance descriptions. You can move the substance description boxes up and down to show if the substance has higher or lower energy before or after the phase change. The puddle was in the sun, so we know energy was transferred in. The energy after must be higher than the energy before. It doesn't matter exactly where we place the boxes, as long as one is higher than the other. Choose an arrow from the Change in Energy panel. Use the up arrow to show that the energy in the puddle increased. Since the energy was transferred in, let's add the A label to show that. Now, our model shows that energy was transferred into the puddle, so the energy in the substance increased.
Okay, so in addition to showing the energy levels, make sure you go in and talk about the phases and the molecules and the appearance of the substances. Going back to this diagram from the last video, energy is transferred into the substance if we go from a solid to a liquid with melting or a liquid to the gas with evaporating. So the second box for melting or evaporating would be higher than the first box. If we're going in reverse and doing condensation or freezing, the second box will be lower on the energy level than the first box. So what you're going to do is you're going to use this modeling tool activity to replicate the puddle evaporating. And then you will choose one of the articles from question 55 and do another one of the phase changes. So rather than evaporation, do one of the other phase changes from those articles. You'll screenshot both of these phase changes and insert it into the box for question 60. Remember to do a screenshot. It is Windows Shift S, and then you can paste it into either of these. So once you're done with question 60, we're going to go on to 61, and we're going to correct someone else's model. So question 61 is a warm-up. They've created a model here. You are supposed to explain what they did wrong. So go ahead and complete 60 and 61.